What's going on? Can people hear me? Cool. Alrighty, so what do we got here? Got the second weekly show of the Hip Hop Pit Stop. I am Eric Davis. Got a good list of stuff tonight to look at. Gonna be covering some solid topics from Too Short to Rick Ross having state rape weird to a possible Rick Squad beef, Kanye West, Tyler the Creator. We got a bunch of stuff coming up. So let me see. I'm gonna add a couple people, and I see Frank's here. Frank, do you have a webcam? If not, all good. Anyway, first topic I have tonight is Too Short, old school rapper. He was caught on TMZ or whatever, one of those paparazzi film things, and he was getting pulled over for DUI, and they have it on video. He's talking to these two cops outside of his car, and then all of a sudden the Too Short just like books it, just takes off. Then he gets tackled by the cops and got arrested, I'm guessing. And they said that there's actually meth in the back seat of the car where Too Short was, which Too Short disputed. But kind of funny, Too Short trying to run from cops and getting tackled. If you haven't seen the video, I would definitely watch it online. Next thing, which is pretty funny, Rick Ross, great rapper Rick Ross, we all know he is under a lot of controversy this week for one of his lyrics he has in a song. I'm going to read the lyric right now. The lyric goes like this. It goes, put Molly, and they're talking about MDMA, put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. So yeah, he's under a lot of duress for that quote, because he's basically saying that he date rapes women. Thought that was pretty interesting. Does anyone have a take on that? Do you care if Rick Ross raps about date rape? Any input? No. Okay. Well, I thought that was pretty hilarious, being Rick Ross, and how he's fabricated a lot of stuff in the past. I wonder if that's fabricated. On to the next topic. Brick Squad, which is a rap, I guess you could say collective, out of Atlanta. Most famous is Gucci Mane. He was actually in Spring Breakers. I know Heltzel was talking about that earlier. And Waka Flocka Flame, we all know Waka Flocka. Apparently those two are in a serious beef right now, which started with Gucci Mane on Twitter. His Twitter beef said that Waka Flocka was kicked out of Brick Squad, which is the main group, and then Waka Flocka responded at a Diplomat show a couple days ago, telling him to suck his dick. Very articulate disses. Waka Flocka, Mickey Mouse, yes. Very articulate disses. And so now it looks like those two are heating up into a beef. And it's really interesting because they used to be best friends till about a week ago. And in other news with Gucci Mane, who's in Spring Breakers, also got sent to jail last night, or a couple days ago, for allegedly hitting a man with a champagne bottle over the head. Which, if you're Gucci Mane, I don't know what you're thinking, because you're a famous rapper. You can't be going and doing that stuff. But he does, no matter what, always does some stupid stuff, and that was just hilarious. Um, Another thing, Kanye West, after many rumored names for his next album, Kanye West right now is saying he's going to name his next album I Am God. That's it, I Am God. Very omniscient. He had other names like Rich Black American or Black American Psycho. But I think I mean, at this point, I'll give Kanye the benefit of the doubt, but I Am God, I thought, is a little too egotistical for me as a album name. But, more money than God. Yes, he does have a shitload of money, and got that money too. But I would have liked to see Black American Psycho, but I Am God's interesting. So now I give Kanye the benefit of the doubt because it's Kanye West. But now he's got a lot to live up to. Yeah, he's got that Kardashian money as well, Kanye West. He does. Okay, I have a couple more quick little topics to cover. Schoolboy Q. You didn't know that Kanye West and Kim Kardashian were together? That's big news, Chris, in the Kanye rap Kim Kardashian world. But she probably has more money than he does. But anyway, Schoolboy Q out of TDE, he just said today, at a quote, saying that he is working on his third album, or third album, and that he wants to put out do an album with him, Danny Brown, ASAP, and Absol. I thought if they did that, that'd be a really cool album to see. I love all four of those artists, and I think that would be awesome if they ever did that. He also put out a single a couple days ago called Ya Ya. So if you're into Schoolboy Q, I would check that out. It was pretty good. It was produced by Boy Wonder. I was pretty happy with it. Next thing is XXL. They put out their freshman list today. Every year they put out 10 artists, 10 freshman rappers, I guess you could say. And this year they put out their 10. Their list included Trinidad James from Atlanta. He's pretty big. I liked his tape. Had Joey Badass from Flatbush or Brooklyn. I like him. He's only 16. He's really dope. Absol is on it from TDE. Logic, he was on it. Action Bronson from Queens. It's one of my favorite rappers. I'm seeing him. He'll be in Tempe April 18th. Kirko Bangs was on that as well. Travis Scott, who I don't even know. I don't know if anyone knows Travis Scott. Logic is a rapper from, I believe he's from DC area. Or Maryland. He's from Maryland, and he's pretty young. He's cool. He kind of sounds like a mix of Drake with a little more of a hardcore flow, a little more in your face with his lyrics. He's definitely a little more like rap oriented than Drake, but he's cool. I'll check him out. He's underground, yeah. He's underground right now, but he definitely has potential to be commercial one day. But he's cool. I would really check him out. I'd check out the song All I Do by him is really good, as well as Tic Tac Toe by him. All his mixtapes are pretty good. He's young too. He's only like 19 or 20. And yeah, he's really good. I'm a big fan of Logic. To finish out the list, they had Dizzy Wright from Las Vegas, Angel Hayes, who's up-and-coming female rapper. She's really good. I think she has a really cool flow. And Chief Keef, of course. Chief Keef from Chicago. Everyone loves Chief Keef. He was the 11th freshman. I don't think he could cover, because I think at the time they shot Chief Keef was in jail. But that was the freshman list. And overall, I thought it was a pretty good list. I know it's voted on by fans and stuff, so you're not going to get everyone. But I really was happy with Joey Bad, Logic, Absol, and Action Bronson being on there because those four really hold down hip hop and stuff. Yeah, this is the current freshman list by XXL. They just put it out a couple days ago, maybe a week ago. I'm not sure. Uh, but yeah, it's Trinidad James, Joey Bad, Absol, Logic, Action Bronson. Who, Frank, if you don't know about Action Bronson, you should check him out. He's really dope. Kirkle Bangs, Travis Scott, Dizzy Wright, Angel Hayes, and Chief Keef were the freshmen this year. So I thought that was a pretty good list. It's a couple people, they always leave off and stuff, but overall I thought it was fine. I'm going to segue in from there to this weekend. Me and Dan, who was on here last week, couldn't be here today. We went to the McDowell Mountain Music Festival, and for Saturday, I just went on Saturday for the Roots because I haven't seen the Roots. I saw Roots, and they were dope. So I had to see them again, and they had a 2-hour set, I believe, and the Roots was awesome. I loved it. It was probably one of my favorite performances I've seen. They had 2-hour set, jamming the whole time because the festival was McDowell Mountain Music Festival. It's like a mountain music type of jamming music. So it was interesting to see their set being more hip hop, but they really just jammed, and it was awesome. One of my favorite moments of this year so far. Edward Sharp was the day before, I believe, and I think Dan saw him. He said they were pretty good. Said he was their favorite of that day. So yeah, Roots were really cool. I would say if you ever get the opportunity to go see the Roots, you should definitely do it because they were awesome. Blew my mind. All right, on to the next thing. Does anyone here listen to Tyler the Creator or Odd Future at all? I doubt it. But yeah, not a Ty fan. Yeah, he doesn't have a. It's really hit and miss with him. But his album Wolf, Frank, you might have heard of it. It just leaked. Yeah, Rella's cool. I love Rella. But his album Wolf, it just leaked last night. It comes out April 2nd, and I got the leak, and I listened to it a bunch so far. I'm a big Tyler Creator fan, and I gotta say, I really think this is some of his best work he's put out yet, and can really hear his progression with the album. Chris, you'd actually probably like this Tyler more than any of his previous work. I don't know. This album Wolf by him is a lot more jazzy. It's a lot more jazz influenced. There's very little rape, murder, violence lyrics from him, which is a good thing. I think he's definitely maturing with his substance. Yeah. His voice can be some. The instrumentals on it, he definitely has a lot of jazzy stuff on it. One of my favorite tracks on the album so far. One of my favorite tracks on the album so far is a song he did with Coco O, I think is her name, Coco O, and then the great Erykah Badu, and it's called Tree Home 95, and it's really good. It doesn't sound anything like a Tyler song. It really sounds like an Erykah Badu song on a Tyler album, and that's a really good song. It's just pretty much all singing and piano chords, and it's awesome. It's really relaxing. But yeah, if you're a fan of his instrumentals, Frank, I think you're gonna like his album. It's called Wolf. It comes out April 2nd, so I believe that's next Tuesday. But yeah, it's really cool. I really enjoyed it so far. I think it's 18 tracks, and it's also got a little story weaved into it, which is pretty cool upon a few listenings to try to piece together this story with him. He's at a summer camp, and it's interesting. I'm really enjoying the listening process with Also, he has his own version of like Stan, like by Eminem, but it's called Colossus, and it was really interesting to hear. Do you know Lorne and his mixes of Biggie soundtrack? Lorne? I don't know Lorne. Is that Lord? I don't know. But yeah, Wolf was it. I'm pretty impressed with it. I would say it's definitely better than Goblin, his last album. I don't know if you listen to Goblin. Um, yeah, I don't know Lorne. If you ever have some of those mixes, feel free to send them to me. I would love to hear them. Um, but I haven't heard any of those Biggie mixes. Um, yeah. Email? Here, I'll write it down in here. How do I do this? There it is. Hold on. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. What else is on the lineup? Um, oh yeah, there's news that the Kendrick Lamar. I know we talked about him last week. I named him the #1 hottest MC for me. Him and J. Cole. I don't know if we have any J. Cole fans here. They're supposed to be putting out a mixtape soon, and I guess, have been in the lab a lot recently. And yes, and I am so excited for that. Because I mean, I think J. Cole's great. I think Kendrick great, and they have a track out on YouTube. It's like a video of them, like it's like a listen section. This is like the only song that anyone's heard of this project of Kendrick and J. Cole, and it's called Temptations on YouTube. That song is like so good, and the album hasn't even come out. It's just like a rough version, doesn't even sound good, but it's just got me hyped for the album. So that should be dropping soon. Well, not soon, but in this year, and they keep on bringing it up, so that's why I bring it up. I'm really excited for that. So that's another thing. Oh yeah, I thought this was cool. I actually read a thing. It goes, if rappers were NBA players. I thought this was interesting. This guy goes, Jay-Z would be Jordan because in terms of individual and team success as well as influence on pop culture, he's got to be Jordan. They have Kanye as LeBron, which is interesting because LeBron is the best man. I see Dalton just got in here. What up, Dalton? Well, let me continue with this. They got Nas. Dalton, you like this? They got Nas as Grant Hill. I think Nas a little better than Grant Hill, but they got him because he started off hot, but then as he got older, he slowed down with age. I guess they got Nas. That's why they got Nas as um, Grant Hill. All right, they got Tupac and Biggie as Magic and Bird, the quintessential rivalry. I like that. See that. They got Wu-Tang as the Detroit Pistons circa 2004. I would almost even say the Pacers 2004. Malice in the Palace. Because Wu-Tang Wild's out. Wu-Tang Forever. We got the poster in the back. They got Lil Wayne as Allen Iverson as James Harden. I could see that a little bit. I think Kendrick could be like Kobe, but shit. Anyone think about this? You got any rappers you should be? I think Bronson is Brian Scalabrine. Why James Harden? Okay, this person goes, Kendrick equals James Harden because he's relatively new to the game, but has put out some really good shit, and in 20, that's why he has him as James Harden. Just makes some good points right there, but nothing crazy. Action Bronson is Chris the Caveman. Who's Chris the Caveman? Wayne is not Iverson. I agree. Wayne is not Iverson. I would say Wayne is like Stephon Marbury, like fucking getting star tattoos on his face and shit. Yeah, that's who Wayne is, Stephon Marbury. Who else they got? They have ASAP Rocky as Kyrie Irving, because new to the game, but literally everyone is on his dick. I thought that was kind of funny. So yeah, Snoop Dogg is Russell. Okay, he's got the rings, got the lanky ass size. I like that. ASAP, yeah. ASAP did come out of nowhere, so I will give him that. He actually put out a video today for that song with Skrillex that I don't really like on that album. It was kind of, I don't know, that song kind of sucks, so I didn't really watch the whole video. It was interesting. But yeah, Wild for the Night, that would be it. So wild. I got about 5 minutes left. I wanna shout out right now, Shifty in the Pocket. If anyone is not doing anything, go see my dude Action Bronson at Club Red. I gotta give him the shout out because he holds it down. He's too ill, and it's cheap. It's like $18, and he's got that old school New York fucking flow. And everyone needs to see Action Bronson once in concert. He'll probably pass you a joint. It will be awesome. Because when me and a couple of my friends went down to see Action Bronson last time he was at Club Red, he came out with a bag of joints, or at least halfway in, he had a bag of joints, and he actually handed them out to everyone in the crowd. It was really cool. My friend got one, and we smoked it. Where's Club Red? Club Red is right on University and University and Priest. Yeah, University and Price. I was gonna say Priest. Yeah, it's right there. It's a nice little small venue. It's really cool for seeing like hip hop acts that you like, because it's usually not too crowded and you can get up close, and these guys are talented and stuff. Yeah, Talib's here April 6th. Yeah, with Ryan Leslie. And that's more expensive though. That's $30, or else I might have bought a ticket. Speaking of which, talked about Tyler the Creator earlier. He's gonna be here with Earl Sweatshirt. Not April. May 2nd, I believe. And Wolf leaked. We talked about this before you got here. I got Wolf. I got the leak. I like it. He uses some Nas samples in there that you might like. Yeah, I thought it was dope. I said before, it was way more jazzy. Way more, it's definitely just way more, the songs have more meaning in general. The beats are better. And I've enjoyed it so far. I said earlier, he's got a version of Stan. Like, he does his own version of Stan, which was pretty cool. Yeah, it was cool. I could definitely get you that album if you want it. Salty. But yeah, it was tight. Actually, I want someone's opinion on this. I brought this up earlier. I didn't get an opinion on this, but now that maybe peeping a little bit more. I do want to get an opinion on the Rick Ross lyric where he says, "Put Molly in her champagne, she don't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that, she don't even know it." Can I get an opinion on that? Do we think that's okay? Like, I think not in a, obviously it's not funny if he does that stuff, but the fact that he could rap about, being a huge drug dealer and whatnot, and, no one really cares, but then he has that line, and there's already like 10,000 petitions for him to make a public apology. I thought it was pretty funny. Fucking Rick Ross doing dumb shit like that. Alright, I'm pulling up my mail right now. Okay, I see this song right here, because I'm about to peace out from my little segment. Outro song provided by Chris. Let's see, it's downloading right now. some suicidal thoughts, Lauren. I'm interested to hear this. You too, Salty. Happy you came on, man. Alright, here we go. This will be the outro music right here. Yeah, Frank, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it a lot. Thanks, man. I mean, in the future, hopefully more people show up. I was happy with today. It's pretty interesting. Who's Lauren? So is Lauren like an old school guy, or is he a new school? I haven't heard of him. Is an electronic guy? Yeah, it's cool. I like it. I usually, any Biggie mix is like pretty sick, but I'll definitely check out more of this guy. Yeah, Lauren. He has more Biggie mixes? Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, well, I don't know. Yeah, Trained by the Pain. Is that out? 3 songs on that one. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Yeah, big fan. Thanks for showing me this stuff, because I'm always happy to get new music. Alrighty. Well, oh, that's not the one? Alright. Well, I don't know if Jake wants to come in and say something before he shut it down, but I'm happy for everyone that came out. And Salty, I hope you be here next week. I'll hold you to that. Frank, once again, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. And tell your friends if they think they'd be interested. Let me know. Just get them to go on. That'd be awesome, because more people come on, more discussion we can have, and the more turn up it will be. Mumbles, I think he napped through it, because he just texted me. And he said, damn, blah, blah, blah. So I think he slept through it. Not surprising, though. But, alright, yeah, I think we gotta close it up right now. So, thank you for coming on, and catch me next week for the hip-hop pit stop, guys.